Hello again, future licensed teachers. Welcome to part two of our social dimensions of education review. In this session, we'll continue exploring key concepts, theories, and issues related of education and society. We have another set of 15 questions with rationalization to help you understand these concepts better. All right, let's get started. Number 16. Which institution has the strongest early influence on a child's education? Letter A. Media. Letter B. Government. Letter C. Family. Or letter D. Peers. Alright, of course, the best answer is letter C. We are talking about the early influence. And the family is the first and primary source of education for children. All right. So let's discuss why letters A, B, and D are incorrect. Media influences learning but comes later. Government sets education policies but does not directly educate children. And peers influence social learning but not basic education. So family is the best answer. Number 17. Which of the following best explains the hidden curriculum in education? Letter A. The formal subjects taught in schools. Letter B. The unintended lessons on norms, values, and social roles. Letter C. The explicit rules set by the school administration. Or letter D. The standardized grading system. The best answer is letter B. Hidden curriculum refers to unspoken societal expectations learned in school, like, for example, norms, values, and social roles. These are considered as hidden curriculum. All right. So letters A, C, and D, these are parts of the formal or official curriculum, not hidden learning. Number 18. What is a key characteristic of inclusive education? Letter A. It only benefits students with disabilities. Letter B. It ensures that all students, regardless of background, learn together. Letter C. It separates students based on their abilities. Or letter D. It focuses only on academic achievement. The best answer, of course, is letter B because inclusive education integrates all students in diverse learning environments, regardless of their background. Mhm. Letter A is incorrect because it only benefits um, not just those with disabilities. Okay, inclusive education benefits not just those with disabilities. And letter C is incorrect because inclusion opposes segregation. And letter D, it's incorrect because inclusive education values social, emotional, and academic growth, not solely on academic achievements. So letter B is the best answer. Number 19. How can education help reduce poverty? Letter A. By providing individuals with skills to secure better jobs. Letter B. By making higher education unaffordable. Letter C. By limiting access to education for low-income families. Or letter D. By ensuring only elite students receive quality education. The best answer, of course, is letter A. Again, we are talking about how education can help reduce poverty. So, this is the best answer because education provides economic mobility through skills and knowledge. And letters B, C, and D, these promote inequality rather than reducing poverty. Number 20. How does education promote social mobility? Letter A, by providing equal opportunities for all individuals to succeed. Letter B, by ensuring that only the wealthy receive quality education. Letter C, by limiting access to education for lower income families. Or letter D, by reinforcing existing class divisions in society. The best answer is it's letter A. All right. So, by providing equal opportunities for all individuals to succeed, because education allows individuals to improve their socioeconomic status. All right. So, letters B, C, and D, these perpetuate inequality rather than promote mobility. Number 21. What is the primary goal of multicultural education? Letter A, to promote respect and understanding among different cultures. Letter B, to focus only on the dominant culture's perspectives. Letter C, to separate students based on their cultural backgrounds. Or letter D, to eliminate diverse cultural traditions in school. The best answer, of course, is letter A. Again, we are talking about multicultural education, and we all know that multicultural education encourages acceptance, inclusion, and diversity. So that's why it promotes respect and understanding among different cultures. Letters B, C, and D, these lead to cultural discrimination and exclusion. Number 22, what is one negative effect of the digital divide in education? Letter A, it provides unlimited opportunities for all students, regardless of background. Letter B, it ensures equal access to education resources for all students. Letter C, it has no impact on students' learning experiences. Or letter D, it limits access to technology and online learning for disadvantaged students. The best answer is letter B. Letter D, rather. Letter D is the correct answer because um, the digital divide, this one, worsen educational inequality by limiting access to learning tools. All right. So that is the best answer. Letters A, B, C, these overlook the barriers faced by students with limited technology access. Number 23, in the context of globalization, which of the following poses a challenge to national educational identity? Letter A, the promotion of multilingual education policies. Letter B, increased local investments in indigenous education. Letter C, the dominance of Western educational models and standards. Or letter D, the strengthening of traditional community-based learning. The correct answer is letter C. Why it's letter C? Because Westernization can overshadow local educational philosophies and traditions. That's why it poses as a challenge to national educational identity in the Philippines. Letters A, B, and D, these support cultural preservation and diverse in education. So it's not a threat or a challenge. Number 24, which approach in multicultural education seeks to challenge institutional discrimination rather than simply add diverse content? Letter A, traditionalist approach. Letter B, contributions approach. Letter C, ethnocentric approach. Or letter D, transformative approach. The best answer is letter D, transformative approach. Transformative approach by James Banks aims to reshape educational structures to be more equitable. Yeah. So that is the best answer. For letters B, C, and A. These are incorrect. First, let's talk about contributions approach. This only adds cultural content without changing educational norms. Again, this only adds. And for letters A and C, these reinforce dominant cultural perspectives rather than challenge inequality. So letter D is the best answer. Number 25, which phenomenon occurs when students internalize low expectations from teachers, leading to poor academic performance? Letter A, self-fulfilling prophecy. Letter B, Hawthorne effect. Letter C, social mobility paradox. Or letter D, compensatory education. Alright, the best answer is letter A. Why it's letter A? Because the self-fulfilling prophecy by Rosenthal and Jacobson describes how low expectation lead to lower achievement. Alright, so that is the correct answer. Let's discuss Hawthorne effect. Hawthorne effect relates to changes in behavior due to observation. And social paradox, um, social mobility paradox concerns how education does not always ensure upward mobility, and while compensatory education refers to program aimed at helping disadvantaged students. So letter A is the best answer. Number 26. What is the main criticism of the meritocratic view of education? Letter A, it encourages academic competition. Letter B, it focuses too much on standardized testing. Letter C, it ignores structural inequalities that limit social mobility. Or letter D, it provides equal opportunities for all students. Alright, the best answer is letter C. Meritocracy assumes success is based on ability, ignoring systematic barriers like poverty and discrimination. So that's the main criticism of the meritocratic view of education. It ignores structural inequalities that limit social mobility. All right, for letters A, B, and D, these are incorrect because while they are related to educational concerns, they do not directly challenge the myth or criticism of meritocracy. Number 27. What is a major criticism of neoliberal education reforms? Letter A. They emphasize student-centered learning. Letter B. They promote government-funded schools. Letter C. They encourage privatization and market-driven education. Or letter D. They increase teacher autonomy and flexibility. The best answer is letter C. Neoliberal policies push for privatization, competition, and school choice, often reducing access for disadvantaged groups. Alright, so that's the major criticism of neoliberal education reforms. So letters A, B, and D, these are not typical outcomes of neoliberal educational reforms. So letter C is the best answer. Number 28. Which of the following best explains the concept of the feminization of teaching in education? Letter A. The increased number of the increasing number of male teachers in primary education. Letter B. The focus on feminist theories in teacher training programs. Letter C, the historical trend of teaching being a female dominated profession with lower wages. Or letter D, the inclusion of more gender sensitive topics in the curriculum. The best answer is letter C. Teaching, especially in primary education, is heavily female dominated and historically linked to lower pay and status. Yep, that's the best concept that explains about feminization of teaching. Let's discuss letter A. Why is it incorrect? The trend is the opposite. More women, not men, in teaching. Alright? For letter B, feminist theories influence education, but feminization refers to workforce trends. For letter D, gender sensitive topics are important, but they do not define feminization. Number 29. Which of the following best illustrates the relationship between education and the economy? Letter A. Schools prioritize cultural preservation over job market demands. Letter B. Educational institutions help produce a skilled workforce for economic growth. Letter C. The education system functions independently from economic factors. Or letter D. Schools primarily serve as centers for political socialization. The best answer is letter B. Education is closely tied to the economy by preparing individuals for jobs and contributing to national development. Letter B is the best answer. Alright, let's discuss letter A. Why is it incorrect? Because um, culture is important, but education also serves economic functions. Alright? So letter C is incorrect because education and the economy they are highly interconnected. And for letter D, schools shape political views, but the economy education link is stronger. Letter B is the best answer. Number 30. What is a major consequence of the digital divide in education? Letter A. It increases students' reliance on traditional learning methods. Letter B. It limits access to quality education for marginalized groups. Letter C. It reduces the gap between urban and rural schools. Or letter D. It encourages more face-to-face interactions in schools. All right, the best answer is letter B. We are talking about digital divide, and we all know digital divide creates inequality. Mm. Inequality by limiting access to technology for disadvantaged or marginalized students or groups. All right, for letter A, traditional learning may exist. This may still exist, but digital access is crucial. For letter C, the digital divide worsen the gap between urban and rural schools. For letter D, lack of technology does not necessarily lead to more interactions. So letter B is the best answer. And that's it for part 2 of our social dimensions of education review. Share your scores in the comments below and let me know if you have any topics you'd like me to cover next. Alright, so if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tap the notification bell so you won't miss part 3 and more review sessions. This is Teacher Art reminding you study hard because by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Alright, see you in the next session, future top notchers. Bye.